my name is Megan. Thank you so very much for joining my Patreon. Because of your love and support, I am able to do what I'm passionate about, which is helping others heal. My goal here is to get you better acquainted with you and your intuition, and that inner healer of your own will kick on, and some of you may be able to teach me some things. And that is truth. I'm here to remind you of who you are as a spirit and a body. That is what I'm here to do. We all have inner healers. If you are attracted to this, you only see in me what is already within yourself. And I know people are like, that's such a cliche. No, we're like-minded. We are resonating on the same frequency. So you are here. Thank you so very much for your support. One more time, thank you. You are here because we are alike. So I've named my channel Energy Heal. Inner for your inner self, your inner being, what we will be healing, and G for the God that I believe dwells within everything, and I mean everything. We are one. So I just want to get right into it. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how to edit these videos, so I'm raw and I'm real and I'm transparent and I'm me, and this is what you see is what you get. Forgive me if I make a mistake. Bear with me. I'll get better as we go along. I am welcoming you into this new chapter of my life. We are starting this together, and I'm excited to be on this journey with you. All right, so 2019, back-to-back tragedy threw me headfirst into a spiritual awakening, and since then I have been on the journey back to self. I have been infatuated and obsessed with the energy world and the quantum field and how it works, and the energy that God is, and what we are, and it fascinates me. Healing fascinates me, and to see someone blossom into who they were meant to be fascinates me even more. So that led me back-to-back tragedy. I realized I was a spirit dwelling within this body. I was not this body, but I was in this body. I was the energy within this body. That led me to asking the universe, asking God, asking source energy, whatever your higher power is. Don't let me offend you by saying, I'll say God. I grew up Pentecostal, but I believe it's source energy. I believe it is everything that is. It's the energy that grows the flower and grows us and grows everything. It's the energy we breathe. It's everything. So I sent a call out to the universe that I needed guidance. I was basically hit rock bottom. I felt like I couldn't help my children were being hurt or were being hurt at the time, and I just felt helpless. So I sent a call out for guidance, and the universe literally, she pulled up in the yard I was in to pick her grandchild up, and there I met my mentor, Qigong and Reiki master, a Reiki and Qigong master, but she's oh God, she has these courses that I have just blossomed through, and it opened my eyes to actually see God in everything and what the truth was. So it's allowed me to pull myself out of the mess, what I thought was a mess, and see life through the eyes of source, and see the true purpose of what is happening to my children and what has happened to me and the reason things have happened the way they have. That is what I hope to bring to you. I've also healed elements with this. You start running your energy and you just start looking better. I'm telling you, it is. I feel this should be taught in classes, in the classroom. I mean that to our youth. I am paying $100 per hour a week, and I've been doing so since October, and I am not rich. I'm able to believe that now, but what my teacher told me right off the bat, she told me the price and what it was going to be, and she said, you will create this for yourself. There is nothing out of your reach. The only thing that will keep you from grasping what you want is your belief that you can't. And that sunk in and it stuck with me, and so I'm here to bring this to you guys and teach friends, you can heal your pet with this, you can heal your plant with this. Okay, so some of the energy you may not feel if I say if you can feel it, or if I say if you cannot feel it. But this is the reason I'm saying that, because in the class, whenever she would say, all right, feel yourself ground, do you feel it? Can you feel yourself? You'll feel yourself ground. And I'm like, oh, I can't feel it. You know, it was months before I could feel it. Don't worry, it'll come. And let me tell you, when you start feeling it, you're gonna go, oh my God, this is too intense. And I don't mean it in a negative way, but you will be able to feel what people are thinking. It is just the wildest thing. The more you do this, the better you'll get. Okay, so be patient with yourself. If you don't feel what I'm talking about, or if I say, can you feel this? Don't worry about it. You will. Don't beat yourself up. Be kind with yourself. That is the number one key. My goal here is to help you fall in love with you, and that is it. Be patient with yourself. Be kind with yourself. We're just going to get right into it. All right, so if you cannot sit straight up in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, that is the preferred position. But if you cannot, I do this in the bed laying down. If I've had a long day at work, I lay down and I do the exact same thing. So if you're only in a lying position and you cannot get into the sitting upright position, don't sweat it. Don't sweat anything in this course, okay? That is the opposite of what you want. Sweating something or stressed or being stressed because you can't or I can't or I won't or I'm not able, that's resistance. You find a way and you create a way if you have to imagine it. And I mean that. And that's a lot of what energy work is. It's mental. All right, so we're gonna start with your feet flat on the floor. All right, palms up in your lap, facing up. Hope you can see that. If you're lying, just lay out with your arms flat beside you, facing up, palms up. That's okay. All right. Still imagine that you know when we bring energy up through your feet, you don't have to have them flat on the floor for this to work. This energy work is so easy. It is the easiest thing. It's what you don't want to make it complicated. All right. So what we're going to do is find your center, and I want you to close your eyes and imagine there is a line running from in between your eyebrows to the back of your head, and then above one across each ear. Well, so from the top of one ear across the top of the other. Where these two lines intersect is the center of your mind, the center of your head. I'm going to refer to this space as your center. I want you to create a room here. Create a room that is just your own. This is your space. This is your control center. This is where you make your decisions from. This is where we'll be working energy from. There is never a time that you will be running your energy or doing anything that we're talking about in this course or on this page outside of your center. Okay, whenever we're working energy, we're running energy, it's all from your center, the center of your mind, this space. So create a room here. Make this room how you want it, what makes you feel good. Do not put anything in this room that's going to stress you out. When you look around this room, if there's anything in here that stresses you out, remove it. Start over, snap your fingers, create an empty space. For example, whenever I was guided to do this, a hollowed out redwood tree, it just came to mind. I didn't have to create it. It just popped right in my mind. And then I added things to it like a spiral staircase. It's very warm. It's very cozy. Let your heart guide you. Your intuition will guide you. And if it doesn't, you guide it. Create this room and make it comfortable because this is your space. This is where you will be the majority of the time. Now, when you go to make an important decision, this is the space you make it from, your center. This is your power center. And I mean this. This is the most powerful point in your body for you to, anything mental, this is your space. I've heard some people call it, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I've heard some people call it the God box, okay? Your pineal gland rests in this space. This is your control center. So once you've got this room created, you take all of the time that you need. Keep your eyes closed. This is called trance. So when you're in this room and your eyes are closed and you're relaxed and your hands are up on your legs, this is trance. Notice how relaxed you feel. And if you don't feel relaxed, it's okay. You'll get there. So you create this room for yourself. No one is allowed in this room. Not your children, not your boss, not your husband. The only other person or being or entity or energy that is allowed in this room with you is your higher power. No one is allowed in this space. This is your space. This may be the only space on the place on this earth that you are that you can call your own. This is your space. It's a big no-no for anyone to be in this space but you. And there's reason for that. All right, so once you have your room created, I want you to create a pea-sized golden ball. We're going to imagine this ball is full of golden, divine, healing energy. I used Christ Force energy. Christ Force energy is a very real energy. If you choose to, you can use Christ Force energy. If not, that is okay. Golden, divine energy. Create a pea-sized ball where these two lines intersect and you're in the center of this room. And allow this ball to expand, still in trance. Keep your eyes closed. You make sure you do all of your working in trance. Allow this pea-sized ball to grow to the size of a softball. Now to a volleyball. And as this ball is growing to the size of a softball, it is transmuting, it is transforming any stuck, stagnant, lower vibrational or dense energy, any thought forms that no longer serve you. Everything that was there up until this point is being transmuted into golden Christ Force energy. We are clearing, or golden divine healing energy. We are clearing this space of everything from the past. Okay, everything that does not belong in your space. We're going to allow this ball to grow to the size of a basketball and then to a beach ball. All right, we're going to allow it to start shrinking back to the size of a pea. You take your time when you're doing this, when you're practicing this. I recommend you do this 3 times a day. And the reason I said if you can't do it 3 times a day, we'll start 10-15 minutes in the mornings. It's the best time. If you can't, just find some time to block out to do what we're learning now, at the least for 15 minutes a day. You don't have to do it 3 times a day. 3 times a day will jump start you. It'll speed it up. 1 time a day is good. Twice a day is great. 3 times a day is excellent. Well, we're going to allow this ball to shrink back down to size. And then when it's the size of a pea, disappear. Now I want you to say hello to the space you have created. This is a clean space for you. Anytime that you need to clean the center of your mind, the center of your head, your control center, your center, you can create the same golden ball. All right, now that your center is clear, from your center, we're going to go to the base of your spine. This is where your root chakra sits. All right, we'll learn more about the chakras in a later class. But where your root chakra sits, from your center, connect a cord from your root chakra, and we're going to go to the center of the earth. We're going to allow it to grow through the center, through the earth, through the many layers of earth. You don't even have to add the layers of earth. We can imagine the earth is nothing but energy, but we're going to connect it to a slot in the center of the earth that has your name on it. There's a space in the center of the earth, a hollow with your name on it, and no one else's, made just for you. And I mean that. You connect that cord into that slot. You plug it in, and you say hello to the earth. Her name is Gaia. She is a sentient being. She takes care of you in ways that you don't realize she does. And if you do, send her love. You can send her love through this cord right now if you'd like. And she sends it back. If you cannot feel this physically yet, don't worry, later you will. So some of you may take a deep breath. I always take a deep breath whenever I ground. In the beginnings, it took me about 3 months before I learned to feel any of this, before I even got the urge to take a breath. So if you don't, be patient with yourself. This is you love yourself. Don't get mad at yourself. Don't think that you're doing anything wrong. And when you start fussing at yourself, that's the only time you're doing something wrong, because you be patient with you, and you love you, and you say, yes, I did great. I am grounded. So once you're plugged into the slot in the center of the earth with your name on it, you say hello to the earth. You say hello to your grounding cord from your center. Still with your eyes closed, you're still in trance. And you can be with the earth. All right, so you stay grounded. People, places, and things, they treat you, people treat you differently when you're grounded. When your energy is grounded, people respond to you in a more grounded way, in a better way. And I mean that. You stay grounded. I'll go into later how you can ground your environment, the rooms you're in. But right now, from your center, you're going to say hello to your grounding cord. You can say hello to the earth. All right. And right now, I want you to, from your center, switch your grounding cord to the color yellow. And we're going to see how that feels. All right, once you've tried the color yellow on, you can change it to the color red. And try that color on and see how that feels. You can try every color on until you find a color that feels best for you. So for example, my grounding cord right now, when I said red, that felt a little strong. So we're going to go a little burgundy, a little deeper red maybe, a little lighter red. We're going to try blue. Let's try blue. Definitely not blue. Mine isn't blue. We're going to stay with red. And I've noticed that in the evenings, my energy likes a darker grounding cord, and sometimes in the mornings it likes a lighter cord. But the point is, if you're not feeling the grounding, you can try different colors on different days. You may need a different color, or you can just leave it colorless and know that you're grounded. All right, now that you're grounded, I want you to, if your feet are not flat on the floor, this does not make a difference. If you are lying on the bed, we still want to, from your center, bring Earth's energy up through both chakras on the bottom of your feet. You have 2 chakras. You have a chakra on the bottom of each of your feet. And you can open these chakras and you can close these chakras. I want you to play with this. You cannot mess it up. Don't. Fear is your enemy in this course, on this page, on Patreon. Fear is your enemy, okay? That's it. Don't be afraid. You got it. And some of you will be healing fear-based beliefs. That will naturally be worked through. Things will naturally come up for you to be released, and you'll have to look at it and say, there is only love and light. There is only love and light, you know? And that's just what you're going to have to do. And the reason I say that is because some of the things that you may fear are your own issues. Let me, for example, I know I'm getting off subject, but some of the stuff that come up that I was afraid of were beliefs that need to be healed. So just be patient with yourself. And if anything fear-based comes up, there is only love and light. Focus on something that you love. Focus on light. So we're going to bring energy, Earth's energy, up through the bottom of each of your chakras. All right, you can open them, you can close them, you can play with this as much as you want. You have energy channels that go up the center, in the center of each of your legs. They run straight up your legs, through your thighs, and then you want the energy to run back down into the earth. All right, so you're gonna bring Earth's energy up through your feet chakras, run it through your leg channels, and back down and through your grounding cord. So we're gonna have a current of energy. Current of energy. I need to maybe focus on the recording. All right, we're going to run energy like that. This is called running your energy. This will heal you. And when I say this will heal you, I mean, notice how different you are. We'll just keep, we're going to write, I want you to write down how you feel and who you are tonight, and 3 months from now, that you keep a blog, keep a record of this, please. Because I'm a totally different person just from learning my energy, having a connection to the earth. It puts you in a more of a connection with God, with source. All right, so you're going to run that energy up, bring it up from your feet, through your feet channels, through your feet chakras, up your leg channels, and then run it back down into the earth. And once you get comfortable doing this, we're going to bring in energy through your crown. All right, and there is always source energy flowing through you, to you, through your crown chakra. It never fails. Source energy flows to you and then through you, and how you choose to create with it is up to you. So that's what a lot of what you'll be learning is how to create. We're going to learn how to create with this energy. So source energy, as we speak, is running in through your crown. We're going to bring it in on purpose, okay? We're going to bring it in intentionally. Palms up. All right, we're going to bring in, while this energy's coming up, Earth's energy's coming up through your feet chakras, up through your leg channels, back down into the earth. We're going to keep this. This will keep you stay in trance. Your eyes are closed. You're doing all of this from the center of your mind. We're going to bring in energy through your crown chakra. Now you have 2 channels that run on each side of your backbone, okay? Each side of your spine, there's 2 channels. It runs all the way down your back, and then when it gets to the base of your spine, it loops up and it comes up and it meets, and it comes into one. One channel runs up your front, and then as soon as it gets right above your heart right here, it splits and it comes down both of your arms, and then it comes out of your palms. This is called your chi energy. All right, you can feel this energy. Once you start to run it, you should already be feeling it, and if you can't, that's okay, but I want you to bring your hands up from your lap and place your hands about 3 to 4 inches apart. While you're running this energy, you're bringing this energy from your crown down both your channels in your back. You don't have to think about it. All you have to do is intentionally bring it in through your crown, and it'll flow through these channels without you trying. But if you want to, you can follow it up. Some of you may feel it, some of you may not. Still in trance, still in this room, you're still controlling from your center. Place your hands together, and you can actually feel a ball. You can feel this, physically feel this energy. Now, if you can't, it's okay. Just notice the pressure maybe. Notice pressure, a bouncy, a buoyancy. All right, so this energy, what you're doing, let's place your hands back flat by your sides if you're laying, on your lap, face up if you're sitting. Still in trance, still with your eyes closed. I'm going to keep repeating that. But, all right, so this energy is flowing out of your palms, and it is feeling your energy field, your etheric body. Your energy field stretches anywhere from 3 to 3.5 feet outside of your body. So you stretch your hands out, okay? And some of you may point your fingers straight out like this. Some of you may feel, all right, your aura rest across the tops of your fingers, Mine reaches about here. Some of you may not. It is okay. Just know that your aura stretches 3 to 3.5 feet outside of your being. All right, so this energy that you're bringing in is filling your aura. It's filling your aura right now, and this is just how this is what happens all day, every day. You have this energy that is filling your aura. Now, you run your energy when you get up in the morning, okay? When you wake up in the morning, as soon as your feet hit the floor, I would begin doing this. And me personally, I take this time to be with the energy that is keeping my heart beating. And I got to tell this story. I really do. I have to say what happened to me, my first experience. So run your energy. Continue to run your energy while I'm talking to you. All right. The first morning out of class the next day, I was so excited. I was like a child. I was giddy. So my feet hit the floor. All right. And I'm running my energy. I bring it up. And I'm having a hard time feeling it. In fact, I'm not feeling much of anything. I feel like it. Kind of like a wet behind the ears. I feel like I'm a rookie because I am a perfectionist. I like to be good at everything right off the start. So this has taught me to be patient with myself, that it is coming a little bit every day. That's what grows you, a little bit every day. So as I'm sitting here and I'm like, this is a joke. I'm not feeling any of the energy running. I wonder if I'm actually even doing this right. Something in my mind, which I know now is my intuition, said to focus on my heart. So while in trance, I'm just going to say what I did. I pretended to move like an elevator from the room I had created, from the tree trunk, from my space, from my center. I dropped my attention down into my heart, and I started hollering for source. I said, "This is a joke. I'm gonna holler for source energy. I'm gonna holler for God." Just, I don't know. I sound really country, but that's exactly what I did. I put all of my focus into my heart, and I went looking for God inside my heart. And you guys, this tingle, when I intentionally started looking for source energy inside of my own heart while running my energy, I said, God, I want to feel you. I want to feel you inside of my body. I want to know that you are here with me. I want to know that this is real, because I couldn't feel the energy running yet. This overwhelming amount of, I hope I don't cry. I'm going to cry. Oh God. And I'm not stopping it because I don't know how to start it again. So this overwhelming amount of love. And I've got mascara on. I hope it doesn't run. This overwhelming amount of love flowed through my body like more than I've ever felt. And y'all, I have 5 children. The suffocates, his breath took my breath. Okay, that is how beautiful this love was. It is the most incredible feeling I have ever felt, and it is what has kept me. It's like I'm chasing that love. It's like I'm channeling more of it, more of it, more of it. But God is real. Source energy is real. Whatever you believe in, whatever energy is keeping your heart pumping, it is real, and it is waiting for you to look for it. It is waiting for you to notice it and go searching for it, and it's within your heart. Okay, and I mean that because it just, this beautiful feeling, just this love that I felt from, like the love I felt from my children times, oh, too many for me to name. I hope I don't have mascara running down my face. Anyway, just the amount, but I later learned that it was oxytocin, and that is like my heart had an orgasm almost. And I hate to say it like that, but I really don't. That's what happened. God, source energy just released through me, and my heart blew wide open, and it was just like, oh my God, I was hooked. It was worse. It was better than anything I've ever experienced, and I want that for you. I want that for you. So run your energy just like I showed you. We're going to go back into trance. If you have come out of trance to see me cry, I love you. I want that for you, and that's what my goal is here. I want that for you. I want you to experience. That is love. That is love, and that's my goal with this, okay? Put you in touch with that. All right, so we're going to start from the beginning, all right? Find your center, the lines where the 2 lines intersect. If you need to clean this space out, you have the golden divine. I call it Christ Force energy. There's the golden divine. There's 5 different energies we'll learn to heal with, okay? That's later on. Right now, golden divine energy, golden divine healing energy. The point is, when you intend to bring a healing energy in, source energy will, what's best for you in your time in this, your space where you are on in your journey right now, that's what will happen. They're never gonna, source is never gonna put you with an energy that is overwhelming. And you can call an energy in that is too high frequency, and you'll notice a discomfort, sometimes a headache, but Christ force energy is the reason I say, because it's gentle, it's just lightweight, it's light, and it's always cleansing, it's always, anyway, divine golden energy, golden divine energy, or Christ force energy, or you can just say a healing ball of light, just like that. Your guides, your angels, everyone is born with angels, we'll go into that. They're there with you. If you want to greet them, they're there with you. We're assigned angels at birth. Angels, trails, however many you have now. You can say hello to them. They've been waiting to help you, and I mean that. I don't mean that to spook you. I mean that every one of us were assigned angels at birth. They're with you, whether you believe in them or not. And if you say, hey, if you're real, prove it. Just prove it. Keep your eye out, because you'll start seeing numbers, or you'll find a feather or whatever in your way. They'll show you in your own way, and it'll be this inside joke, but it's just, they know you better than you know you. So they're willing to help you. They're helping you. If you allow them in, they'll help you clean the center of your mind out. But anyway, that's before, and I just go off on these rambles. We have so much to teach you. I'm so excited. So yeah, we're going to start from the beginning again. Excuse my ADD. Create that golden ball. All right, piece size, we're going to expand it. This time we're going to move a little quicker to the size of a softball, and then to a volleyball, and then on to a beach ball. All right, we're going to let that shrink back down to size, knowing that that is transmuted and cleared any and all energies that do not belong there, any stuck, stagnant, or dense energies, and we're going to disappear and know that we have created space for ourselves. Now say hello to the space you've created. Say hello to the room you have built. You can add or modify this room. The only thing that is never allowed is that anyone else's energy is not to be in this room. Don't invite anyone in this room. If you catch anyone in this room, you get them out of this room. If there is anything sitting on the shelves anywhere that needs to be removed from this room, get it out of this room. I'll tell you more about that later. So we're going to move from the center, from your control center. We're going to connect your grounding cord, even though you may still be grounded. We're going to ground again. Make friends with the earth, okay? Because she's like your mama. She's got a spot down there with your name on it, and you belong there. You belong plugged into that spot with your grounding cord. So from your center, connect your root chakra to the center of the earth, to your slot with your name on it in the center of the earth. All right. If you'd like to change the color of your grounding cord, you may. If not, let's bring Earth's energy up through your feet chakras. If you feel like you need to open your chakras, you can, but normally your spirit, your energy is pretty good at keeping your chakras open and shut just where they need to be. But it's your being. You are in control, okay? You are above your guides. It's you. You are the master here, okay? And I mean that. You control this show. So if you choose to open your feet chakra, you open them both. And to feel that energy, I'm encouraging you to play with this tonight, play with this all week. You run your energy, and when you get up, run your energy for 15 to 20 minutes. The longer you run it, the better. All right, so we're going to bring that energy up through your feet chakras. We're going to bring it up both channels of your legs, up to your knees. And this energy is a healing energy. Earth's energy is healing. Oh, goodness, it's healing. Anything that you have, any debris, stuck, stagnant, lower vibrational, fourth, third density energies that do not need to be there, that are not for your highest and greatest good, this energy is going to bust right through it. Okay, that's why it's important to run your energy. It cleanses your channels, it cleanses your being, and on an energy level, then somehow, some way, I wish I knew how this miracle happened, but it puts the body back in a state of homeostasis, and I mean that. I mean that. Take a picture of yourself now, vlog now, however you are right now, vlog now, how you feel tonight, okay? And keep a track of this. I want you to see the power of running your energy, learning how to identify what this means, what that means, why do I feel this, because the doctors don't really know. I mean that. They'll chalk something up too. So we're going to bring the energy, Earth's energy up to your feet chakra, up to your leg channels, and then back down through your grounding cord. And we're going to say thank the earth for her participation, thank the earth for everything that she does for you. Her name is Gaia. You can speak to her like you speak to your brother, your sister, your mother. Earth, can you ground my energy for you? She'll ground you without you having to. I mean that. She is a sentient, alive being. She's alive. She grows. So we're going to bring that energy into your crown. All right, we're going to allow this cleansing, healing energy to go down both the channels on your back on either side of your spine. It's going to come up underneath your root chakra and then run up the center, 1, up right above your heart chakra, and it's going to bust back into 2 channels and run down each of your arms. And this entire time it's going to cleanse, knock out any debris that's there. And we're going to allow this healing energy to flow freely into your aura. All right, and this again is going to cleanse your aura. This is going to cleanse your space. All right, and I feel as if I'm being asked to call it. I will, since this was only a 30-minute video, record another video because I am hooked already. I'm excited. And I'm going to meditate on what to make the video on. When I get better acquainted with this, I'm going to grow my YouTube. I have to have 1,000 followers in order to live stream on YouTube because I do want to do that with you guys. I'm going to eventually get into the live Q&A. I would on TikTok. I haven't, really, I've heard stories. I'm not sure exactly how to, and I know how to do it live, but I want it to be purpose felt. I don't want just anyone jumping in and adding 2 cents, and I want it to be purpose felt. So I'm not, there's a whole crowd on TikTok. I want this to be for you and I and your spiritual journey, and I'm very open-minded. So, and I want to say that I was raised Pentecostal. I could not wear pants. I could not wear makeup. I know every book of the Bible. I can say them in the order that they are in. I grew up very Christian. So, I am aware of the fear-based beliefs that come along with this. All I'm asking you to do is know that there is nothing but love and light here. Trust with your intuition. Let me tell you how you do that. Something, and let me not go there, because fear-based beliefs, when you're looking through that lens of fear, that's all you will see. So I'm just gonna squash that. I come from a Pentecostal background, and through my spiritual awakening, I realized that a lot of what just that fear is your enemy. Fear is no good. Fear, and the reason I say that is because fear, shame, guilt all resonate on such a low frequency, and that is all housed. Well, we'll learn about that in your first and second chakra, and I hate to go off on rants, but those are your enemies. Fear, shame, and guilt, that's what you're here to heal. That's what we're going to get rid of, and you're going to do that in a very light, delicate, and loving way. But if you're fearful, train your mind to just know that God is with you at all times. You are surrounded by nothing but love and light, and benevolent beings are by your side. They were assigned to you at birth. Again, like I said, you have angels there. You're never really alone. I know it sounds kind of weird, but they're there. You're never alone. And if you have not greeted them or asked them for their help yet, invite them in. They have been throwing you signs and whistles and try to get your attention. And I mean that. You see something once, it's, if it triggers something, it's meant for you. If you see something twice and it triggers something, it's meant for you. If you see something 3 times, your angels are shaking you. I'll see you in my next video. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I went into the $22 package. I am uploading 1 video a week, and it will be uploaded by 3 o'clock on Monday. I believe I did go into this. And the $111 package, if you have gotten that, be patient with me. You will get your money's worth. I'm not here to take anybody's money, but I do want to be able to do this full time. So again, and to continue to go into my course so that I can bring this to you. And I thank you so very much for your support and your love, and namaste.